Ladies and gentlemen, we've acquired a package. Oh yeah, we were actually recording on this lens right now. Let's talk about it. So this is the 24-105mm f4 by Canon, and it's probably the only lens you really need to buy. Like, you can shoot really close-up angles, and you can shoot really wide angles. Like, yeah, you've got the 18-35s, and you got your 24-55s, and your 70-200s, your 70-300s, you got your 10mm, you got your 50mm. But to be honest, this focal length between 24 and 105mm is just the perfect amount, because you got your nifty 50 right here, you got your 35mm right here, you got your 70mm right here. For those extreme close-ups, you got your 105mm right here. So not only is it allowing you to get so many different focal lengths, which in turn allows you to get so many different shot types, but it's also tailored to video because the dials are nice and smooth, your focus ring doesn't have those annoying little stops, and I mean, look how crisp this is. I mean, I'm not used to having this kind of lens. For the past 2 or 3 years, I've been on this 18-55mm EFS lens, and this has worked amazing for me. However, it's a short focal distance, it's on an APS-C sensor, so the 18mm isn't an 18mm, it's like, hey, what's 18 times 1.6?
18 by 1.6 is 28.8.
28mm. So of course it's a really good starter kit lens. You know, you've got your aperture of f3.5, but it's a variable aperture. So on 18mm, you've got an aperture of f3.5, but when you're all the way on 55mm, then you've got an aperture of 5.6 or something like that. Whereas on this lens, you've got a static aperture of f4, meaning when you zoom in and out, it's not changing aperture. And to be honest, f4 is a pretty decent aperture, and especially if you're shooting outdoors in the more daytime kind of stuff, f4 will make no difference to your workflow. And I mean, we're shooting f4 right now, and you can see you still get that compression from the 50mm, and especially if we shoot all the way at 105, everything in the background's pretty well blurred out. So it really just depends what you want to shoot, but the 24-105 focal distance is just amazing for the amount of shots you can get with it. Because it comes with an inbuilt stabilizer, you're able to shoot lower shutter speeds, but also not be too worried about the motion blur in your photo. And obviously this is also really good for video too. So yeah, this lens is really gonna upgrade my workflow, and it's just going to allow me to shoot so much more stuff. The main reason I got it was because my friend's dad gave me this 5D Mark II, and because the only camera I used beforehand was this APS-C 1300D, I couldn't use this EFS lens on it because it's a full frame camera, you can't put EFS lenses on it, and the only lens I could have on it was this 70-300 that I owned, which is amazing. It's a really good lens. However, I've been having problems with the aperture on it, where it sometimes switches over, sometimes it doesn't. It's probably the ribbon cable inside of it. So I just decided to bite the bullet and get this lens. And it's put me back like 350 quid, which in camera terms is a pretty decent deal, to be honest. Like, yeah, you can definitely get like prime lenses with f1.8 and stuff like that for kind of the same price, but for me the versatility of a zoom lens is well outweighing the cost of a prime lens, and I can't see myself constantly changing lenses just to change the focal distance. I mean, yes, you get the extra quality, yes, you get the lower apertures, but for my workflow, this zoom lens works absolutely perfectly. Sorry about that, my card got full. Anyways, yeah, it's a really good lens, it's really versatile. If you do want to pick it up, I think I might be able to add like links to where you can buy it down below. In fact, a few months ago, I went out and shot a wedding with this exact setup, because I borrowed this lens off my friend's dad too. And I mean, I'll throw some pictures up on screen now and you can judge how they look. I'll probably need to get to one side, here they are. And yeah, I mean, it's a really good sharp lens, or in my opinion it is. But yeah, it's completely up to you to see what workflow you fit into and if this lens would be good for you to buy. But for the vast majority of people, I think this lens would be the killer to just destroy any other lens in their collection. Yeah, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.